work, 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 work.
Send whoever you got downtown. Gotta secure it while we can.
This is all I ever wanted, brother. Next step for you is easy as long as you let us stay right where we are.
I'm of two minds when it comes to Lincoln's legacy. On the one hand, he was a brutal criminal who killed God knows how many people, a new breed of mobster, a prototype for criminals to come. See, someone like that doesn't deserve the position history has afforded him. He should be forgotten, erased. But I also understand that Lincoln had a significant impact on the Italian mob in this city. He did what the Bureau wouldn't or couldn't do. He finished them.
First Baptist is where we go, the whole family. First Baptist is where we go, the whole family.
I see.
How are you, sir? Just wanted to say my mother will be so proud of me and everything we're doing here. I owe that to you, Mr. Green.
Get in.
How did you manage to get to Tony DeRazio?
I had bugs and wiretaps all over the damn place. When that weirdo left the Royal Hotel to deal with one of his men, I was listening.
Tony, I didn't know you was coming. I'm just packing away your latest shipment.
How long you been running this business, Joe?
I don't know, 5, 6 years?
5 years, 3 months, and 18 days. Well, this is turned.
Look, I know I've been lied, but it ain't my fault.
I've always placed a premium on maintaining order. If you let the rot set in, eventually it will take hold and destroy everything you've built. The only solution is to isolate it, eradicate it before it takes hold. You understand, Joe?
Christ, Tony, you gotta listen to me. Some nuts out there shooting the hell out of everything. You know how many of my men he killed?
Yes. Dominic, is it? You will take the armored car and personally oversee the collection of all outstanding monies owed to us. Am I clear on this?
Yes, Mr. Razio.
Once you have collected what is due, deliver it directly to me at the hotel. The code to the elevator is 0451.
From there, Lincoln had a couple of options. He could use the elevator code and go into the lobby, which meant shooting the hell out of the place. Or he could steal Dominic's car and go in quiet through the hotel's parking garage.
When you're in the hotel, grab a couple of those little fancy soaps. They won't give me any more at the motel.
What's taking so long?
I give it a money.
What are you whispering for?
For Tony off Dominic.
That's fucked up, man. I give him 6 months, at least.
Last evening, Negro youths ran wild in Washington, D.C., committing brazen acts of vandalism. A police car was hit with rocks, and windows were shattered on each street. Earlier that evening, 5 policemen and 3 civilians were hurt, following a concert by James Brown. 6 people were arrested in connection with that outbreak.
So I gotta hear stories stories about some bitch running all over the goddamn place, smashing our shit to pieces? I wanna know what the fuck's going on down there. You hear me?
It would be difficult not to.
What?
I've already taken the appropriate steps to address the situation. Believe me, things are well in hand.
Well, they fucking better be. If this thing with the judge goes sideways, shit's gonna roll downhill real fucking quick.
We haven't lost anything of any significance except for some men, and they can be replaced. In fact, they're the easiest thing to replace.
Saul doesn't give two shits about any of those stupid fucks. All he cares about is the people that matter. Understand?
I understand completely. And you have my word that all payments will continue as scheduled. None of our business associates need to concern themselves with our recent difficulties.
Yeah? Okay. I'm counting on you here, Tony. Don't fuck this up.
Goodbye.
Take the rest of the day off.
Okay, here's the thing, Congressman. When Mr. D'Orazio made his very generous contribution to your campaign...
Shit. Right now? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Follow him. See if he...
Okay, how about this one? I know this son-of-a-bitch has been dead since '64.
Finally.
But he's dead.
And he old. Maybe somebody else. I guess we should check it.
Grab cover. Gonna put you down, son. It's the way. Done made my goddamn day. Got it! Over here!
Ain't no way you getting past here, boy.
Get ready! Get out of here!
Got him! Over here!
Boxed in! He's cutting us down! He's cutting us down! Look at us! Tag you! Now you're done! Getting out of here! In position! Let's do this! It's gonna be fun! Shit! He's picking us off! Form up on me and listen! Fuck him! Get our fucking crew! You never see it coming! Fancy meeting you here, shithead! Jesus Christ! Ah!
You certainly are audacious, aren't you? Filthy fucking mongrel.
There you are. You made quite the mess, huh?
You really think you know how all this is gonna play out, don't you? Idiot! Go ahead. Kill me. I'll be replaced tomorrow. No one will even notice.
You're wrong. Everyone will notice.
War on the streets of our fair city as a gunman stormed the Royal Hotel, killing an untold number of men.
There was a loud crash, like a bomb going off. I looked up and there was a man falling from the top of the building.
Then all these men showed up and every one of them had a gun. They ran into the Royal and that's when the shooting started.
I still don't know how the hell Lincoln got out of that hotel.
Still alive.
Hush.
Huh?
You are. You did real good getting up here.
Okay,
but
huh?
leaving's gonna be a different story.
Keep your guns on that goddamn elevator. Get up and see if he's still in there.
Now there's sweetness.
That's a nice piece you got there. That's a nice piece you got there, miss.
Hey, baby.
Excuse me.
What the hell is happening?
Cook like butter.
I'm empty!
Time to die, quick. I got this.
What kind of world is this?
Get behind him!
Chucking a pineapple. No. Running for cover.
Run! Run!
Get me up.
Sweet baby Jesus. What the fuck was that? Individual on foot. Officers investigating. On scene, officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
I should get out of here.
Responding unit. Visual contact with suspect lost. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost. On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. Code 3-5, suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating. Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative.
I'm downtown. I need a new ride.
Visual contact lost.
I'm fucking bladdered. Couldn't drive if my life depended on it. Try me later.
Whoops, sorry. Whoops, sorry.
I do not like the look of that. That's a gun!
That's a gun he's carrying! A box! Shooting over here!
All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Be advised. Suspect now in a vehicle. Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost.
Thanks for making time for us.
Tony DiRazio just kissed the pavement outside the Royal Hotel. Downtown is ours. Kavar Construction and the sham work sites, the Imperial, and all the limp dicks who owe the mob money, we own it all.
Listen, I've been doing my best to be patient over the last couple of times we sat at this table, watching others get what I want. But now I got my taste of both rackets here. And the money we can make can help a lot of folks back in the holler. This turf needs to stay with me.
Shit didn't play out my way last time. I did everything you asked, and still, nothing. Eventually I'll get over it, but sliding this district my way would sure speed up the process.
You've taken care of me so far, lad, and I've done my damnedest to return it in spades, but I'll still take whatever you want to give me.
I'm beginning to think you ain't no better than Sammy or Sal.
Greco thought he had more brains than everyone else. Until they were splattered all over the floor of my chum shack.
When this is all said and done, think about who you want standing at your back.
Don't forget who you're dealing with, Link.
If this table can't handle me, make it known, brother.
The Haitians will run this part of the city.
Don't matter your shade. You're just another two-faced scumbag like everybody else. And I'm through with it.
Good riddance to the Yankee-ass bitch.
If you're looking for words of advice from me, execute the motherfucker.
Vito's gonna know this is coming. Gotta be smart. Taking my time.
Police are intensifying their search for the colored male believed to be responsible for the massacre at the Royal Hotel. The suspect is described as 6 feet 3 inches and is believed
They're
to be
saying you
armed.
threw Tony off the roof of the Royal?
Actually, it was through his penthouse window.
You always had a flair for the dramatic.
Tony's ledger. Last couple pages are pretty interesting.
Any idea what US 5CJ means? Wait a minute. Holy shit. Why is Lou willing to comp 10 grand a month at a brothel and the same at a drug den?
Based on what Greco told me in Scaletta, Marcano's laying out a bunch of money to get gambling legalized. And if that's what you're after, who better to have in your pocket?
Then a judge on the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals, US 5CJ.
Exactly.
There have to be over 20 judges on that bench. Could be any one of them.
The kind of man we're talking about isn't used to people getting into his business. I start visiting the places listed in that ledger, he'll panic and go to Lou for help.
And that's when we'll find out who he is.
Keep that wiretap running.
Never turn it off.
Gotta unload some of this cash in the hollow. How about sending some new wheels to Delray Hollow?
On it, lad. Just getting her warmed up.
Hey.
How you doing?
One car as promised.
Appreciate it.
This is New Bordeaux News. Prominent local businessman Anthony D'Orazio was murdered today when an unknown suspect stormed his residence at the Royal Hotel. Witnesses at the scene saw D'Orazio fall from the window of his penthouse apartment.
There was a loud crash, like a bomb going off. I looked up and there was a man falling from the top of the building.
Police have declined to say whether or not they have any leads or a name for the suspect in the case.
I'm John Crash.
How you doing?
With the junkies as well as the pushers.
Well, if it isn't my favorite local newsmaker.
Assume you're still publishing that rag of yours.
If it bleeds, it leads. And with you out there doing what you're doing, Christ, can't print copies fast enough.
You have something for me?
Whores. You want high-end whores in the French Ward? You go to Handsome Harry Rubber Show, Lou Marcano's hand-picked man.
Probably a safe bet that Lou funnels all his VIPs Harry's way.
You like to fuck, Harry's the man you want to see. He's got it all covered. Hookers on the corner, porno shoots, and if you got the money, he'll let you live out your sickest fantasies.
Usually a good idea to cut off the big money first. Hurt an asshole like Harry right out of the gate.
I can see the headlines now. New Bordeaux's Blue Bloods cotton sex scandal. Or maybe the city's dark, perverted heart.
I'll see what kind of information I can get out of Harry's people about the operation. And the high rollers.
The fella's running horse for Handsome Harry will know what he's up to.
Liar.